I was 15, pregnant and doing my GCSEs. If you're new here, my name's Saffron. I am 19 years old, just got my first house. I have a 4-year-old daughter, almost 4-year-old daughter, and I'm engaged to her dad. Now, a lot of people ask me, they either comment or personally message me, and is like, I'm pregnant, I've got my GCSEs, how did you do it? So I'm just going to tell you what I did. When I found out I was pregnant, I knew I was not going to drop out of school. I was going to continue school. So that is exactly what I did. All through school, I went in 5 days a week like everyone else did. And I did that up until I was 35 weeks pregnant. And then when I stopped school, I then went to homeschooling. So I homeschooled for exactly a week before I gave birth at 36 weeks and 5 days. Then I gave birth, and 1 week later I was back to homeschooling. This was my decision. This was my choice. A bit of a silly choice. And then I had my baby. I was doing homeschooling, revising every single day. Then when she was 3 months, I went back to school, did all of my lessons whilst homeschooling, and then I would revise for about 2 hours every single night. That is how I managed to pass my GCSEs when my daughter was 1 year old.